They say true love can come for you at any time, maybe even as he eats your boyfriend's brains. Don't judge him. He's working on it. What's going on, guys? It's your BFF Snowy Oreo 663 here, right now. And for day 10 of the Scare-A-Thon, I have no excuses. It's Warm Bodies from 2013. Remember Twilight? Romance between humans and vampires and werewolves? Well, who says you can't do that with zombies? Don't worry about it too much. Stop questioning things. Anyways, I hadn't seen this one before, despite remember it being on TV a few times when it first came out. I really wanted to do something completely ridiculous for the lineup, and this worked perfectly. I'll start with a brief synopsis, go into my thoughts, and then dive into spoiler territory with a full summary. Ready? Let's go. R is just your average run-of-the-mill zombie, feeling like he's going nowhere in life. Hey, what did I say about questioning things? We aren't terribly long after the outbreak, caused by something, we don't know. This movie doesn't really want your logic. In this world, zombies can mumble a few words and loosely remember a few things about their human lives. But when they truly give up, they tear their own skin off and become these CGI abominations called bonies. Yeah, it's still a horror movie. Meanwhile, Julie is the daughter of the leader of the survivors, going out on a hunt for supplies with some friends and her boyfriend, Perry. While grabbing some medicine, the group gets attacked by zombies, R killing Perry and eating his brains just out of Julie's sight. Apparently, if you eat brains in this world, you gain access to their memories. With this, R learns Julie's name and finds her the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. He smears some zombie goo or whatever on her face to mask her scent, safely taking her back to his hideout. Julie then lets her guard down, finding out there's a little more humanity left in the zombie before her. Listen, this movie will only function if you just accept everything that comes your way. It doesn't matter that R ate her boyfriend alive, all that matters is that he looks like an emo boy that girls would thirst over in middle school. Julie doesn't really have much of a personality, being more of a stand-in for the people at home to project themselves on. I give credit that this one went by very fast. While it does make the romance pretty rushed and extremely not believable, it does keep you entertained, not lagging too long in one place or on something uninteresting. I wasn't ever really able to guess too much where the story was going until the third act, which is something I can't say for a lot of rom-com movies, but this one's a special one. Now we're gonna get a little deeper into the plot and into some spoilers. If you want to skip, head to this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boo. R tells Julie that it's too dangerous to go back out yet, instead spending a few days with her in his hideout. She teaches him to drive a car because why the hell not, and has no problem with him watching her sleep. Wow, this really is like Twilight. She then decides to randomly try and escape, predictably getting cornered by other zombies. R comes to save her when his zombie buddy, known only as M, also comes to the rescue, saying he likes her. M takes the lovers to a car so they can drive. An entire group of zombies seeing the two hold hands and they just let them pass. Wow, the power of love can really do it for some. After they leave, M finds that some of his fellow zombies are starting to remember a few things about their human selves. With this, the bony ones start to set their sights in the others, feeling compelled to attack anything with a heartbeat. R and Julie then make their way back to her home behind the giant wall, stopping at an abandoned house along the way for the night. She asks him some more questions, finding out that he will in fact starve to death if he doesn't eat enough brains. She also finds that he doesn't remember how he died or his previous life, but he's been feeling more alive now than he had in a long time. She invites him to sleep on the floor next to her when going to bed. R then finally decides to tell her that he was the one who killed her boyfriend. Julie honestly takes it way better than you'd expect. She says she sort of already knew, and while that she's sad he's gone, she'd fallen out of love with him a long time ago. As somebody who's watched this movie and saw their interactions at the start as well as the memories R saw, I have a hard time believing that one, girly pop. R has a dream that night, which doesn't make a lot of sense to him since zombies don't sleep, but when he wakes up, Julie's gone, having abandoned him to go back to her father safely behind the wall. Her friend comes to cheer her up and giggle about her new zombie boyfriend. Girl, weren't you friends with Perry too? What the fuck? R uses the memories he got from Perry's brain to find his way into the compound, becoming his obvious namesake Romeo when he sees Julie from her balcony. The girls bring him inside, him telling them that the other zombies are starting to wake up like he is. They decide to give him a makeover to appear more human and take him to her dad, telling him that hope for the cure is back. Julie's dad isn't buying this, surprisingly, telling him that there's a horde of bonies right outside and reminding them that zombies killed Julie's fucking boyfriend and also her mother apparently. Julie's friend holds a gun to his head to allow R and her to escape. They flee the compound, running into the bony army when I'm sorry, that sounds so dirty, oh my god. Running into the bony army when oh my god, be an adult. Running into the bony army when they get saved by the other zombies, fighting back as the bonies attack them for having heartbeats. Don't worry about it. The humans join the fight with the zombies at their side, R and Julie getting cornered at a drop-off. R tells her to jump, cushioning her fall in the water with his own body. She pulls him up and kisses him, his skin turning into a normal shade and his eyes a less freakish blue. Right then, R gets shot in the chest, surprising everyone when he starts to bleed. This is a heroic moment as R bleeds out so fucking much, Jesus Christ! Julie excitingly telling everyone that corpses don't bleed. They casually load R up to return home, him just gently holding his gaping chest wound. Dude! The man is going to bleed to death. Someone help him. The story ends with the zombies becoming part of society, becoming more and more human by day. R still doesn't remember his past, but he's more than happy with where he is now. What a fucking roller coaster of a flick. Your lonely middle-aged auntie is probably watching this right now. Same with your 12-year-old boy crazy cousin. This knows what it is. A stupid premise with a stupid execution that gives you exactly what you want. I know it sounds like I'm trashing this movie, but I'm really not. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit more than I thought. Completely ironically, but the thought still counts. If I have to give some non-ironic praises, I'd say that the bony designs are actually halfway scary. Only if they're not moving, you know, the effect isn't great, but the design is. I also suppose the theme of holding on to your humanity is decent. Perhaps this movie is really about not losing yourself to the paralyzing grasp of reality, becoming just another face in the crowd and forgetting what it means to live, because soon it will be too late. You have to remember who you are, remember what life is all about, and it can warm your heart enough to give you a purpose again. Or maybe it's a dumb movie about a girl falling in love with a fucking zombie Lex Luthor. I don't know, don't read too much into it. I'm giving this one 3 out of 5 stars, because I'm a sucker for hot people kissing each other, damn it. Thanks so much for watching my video. As for tomorrow's movie, the job is simple. Take the girl, get the ransom, and profit. But something about her just doesn't seem quite right. Bye!